On the spectrum to me is basically actually it's honestly a bunch of words. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me. Whereas Aspergers is more like the term I use to describe myself. I tell people that's what I'm diagnosed with, and that's just who I am. It's what makes me me. Neurotypical is a definition used to describe people who are not on the autism spectrum. So, whereas I am an Aspie, as is the slang for Aspergers, and plenty of other people who aren't on the spectrum are considered neurotypical. I'm making this film because I want to show that there's more than one face to Asperger's and autism. It's severe and mild, and you can tell and you can't tell. I want people to understand that it doesn't always look what it seems. Like, there's no one image of autism, there's no one image of bipolar disorder, there's no one image of schizophrenia. It's an array, it's a spectrum. Everything's on a spectrum, and you either see the worst case or you see the most mild case, and they still have it, whether it's absolutely 100% noticeable or the fact that it only shows in certain situations. It's definitely hard if you're on your own, or even if you have the support around you. It's the main part of having Asperger's and working with it is through yourself, is because you have to know when to pull yourself back. You have to teach yourself the different facial cues that you didn't know before. That it's all about having faith in yourself and not getting frustrated when you don't understand. It's the hardest battle. It's like some of the hardest stuff to learn, but it's worth it in the end because you did it for yourself. You didn't do it for anybody else. You did it for yourself so every life is easier for you. You didn't do it so people can communicate easier with you. You did it so you can communicate easier with people and you're not frustrated all the time. The worst time was definitely not knowing. I had so many problems in school with people, and looking back at it, it pains me because now I know why, but being lost and confused was like the hardest part. What makes a good relationship for me would definitely be honesty with both on their side, and when they don't understand what's going on with me, if they ask, like, I'm an open person. Like, if you don't understand or you want to know what's going through my head, you gotta ask, because I won't know that you're confused. You just gotta be like, hey, Alyssa, I'm confused with what you said, what do you mean? And then I'll explain to you. It may take like 5 minutes, may take 40 seconds, but it's definitely worth the conversation to get to know me and how I work. The best time is definitely now. I have so many great people in my life that love me for all my quirks and my weird habits, and they just accept it all, and now I'm not alone, and it's the best feeling in the entire world. So with all the knowledge I have and all the stuff I learned from struggling with my own problems, it's made me understand and sympathize other people. So that's what really pushed me to want to be a mental health nurse practitioner, is because I do understand and I have the life experiences to give back and to help. If I could talk to my younger self, I would definitely tell her to hold on, because it's worth it in the end, and all the pain has led me to a really great spot now. I actually now like being different. I like not being normal because, I don't know, it makes me stand out as a crowd. It makes me more colorful, and it helps me actually know who's really my friend and who's not. Like, it helps me weed out the bad weeds.